All right, good afternoon, everyone. If you missed my first session an hour ago about the almost the same topic, zero density, now we are focusing more on projects and case studies. This will be really quick, maybe 20 minutes, so hang on and please send all your questions right away through the Snapcard app. I will be happy to answer them. So I'm Petrus Palola. I'm taking care of the technical sales of zero density and consulting group wide. And without further ado, just a quick introduction to zero density and broadcast solutions. We're working together since 2017, and I'm based in Helsinki, and we are taking care of two studios. They are Streamteam studios, a local production company, and we are mainly providing all the support services for them. During 2020, we have implemented and operated over 20 virtual sets to various corporate customers around Finland, and because of COVID-19, they have been forced to move their real events online, and for sure virtual studio is virtual reality and augmented reality is a really nice looking way to do it, and really get the audience attracted. We are providing also AR and VR services for 3 weekly ongoing shows for Finnish ice hockey and horse racing and so on. In March or April, we started with our first virtual events with a really basic, extremely basic setup. Basically, a set from Unreal Marketplace, which is a free or library where you can find free and paid sets, virtual sets, and then you can really easily take them into zero density's virtual studio solution and go on air. So that was the first concept we proposed to our customer, and when they saw that, hey, this is actually working quite well, they upgraded. They started to design the studios on their own, and to really invest time and money and effort to those virtual sets. And still we are providing those really simple ones. The customer can choose whatever set, picture, backdrop, whatever from anywhere, if it has the enough pixels basically, and we can prepare a simple set from that material. And yeah, we are doing a lot of remote interviews through that technique. For example, in the slide that is on the screen at the moment, you can see the big screen behind the presenter. We can have two simultaneous remote connections through vMix call or whatever, Zoom or anything, and really take people that can't be present inside the studio. These smaller productions have been done in Streamteam Nordic studios. They have two of them, and they are not huge, so bigger events can't be done there. And also because of a lot of productions are going on there, there's no room for this kind of use all the time. So what we have done is, for example, at the moment I'm sitting in Angel Film studio in Arabianranta, Helsinki, and we are just rehearsing a big event for Kone, for the elevator manufacturer, the Finnish one, a really big company. And This is actually the second event here that we have done for them, and they were extremely pleased with the first one, so they wanted to continue. As mentioned before, from one day small budget builds and sets, you can go. Really, the sky is the limit. So, for example, here you can see a few screenshots from our studio here in Arabianranta in Helsinki. It's basically a 12 times 15 meter green screen, and it's basically built for purpose. So it's not here all the time, and the building time and the whole setup time with 4 cameras is under 1.5 days, including basically everything. So it's a really attractive also regarding the budget and everything. The other screenshot is from a show we did for Valtra, Finnish tractor manufacturer, and this technology actually allowed them to enter inside the cabin of their tractor, which was extremely interesting for the real users. We, of course, in the production didn't know too much about the technology, but the people watching the show were really commenting a lot how good was the view, and how they saw all those different joysticks and gadgets they have inside and toys they have inside the cabin. So and as you can see, the hosts are perfectly composed behind the tractor, where they would be if they would have built such a studio on their own. And Valtra guys also said that normally they are renting a huge hall, and they are riding the real tractor in the hall, and of course that's quite a big investment, and still they can't, for example, enter the tractor with a crane, or they can't blink the lights exactly when they want, and it's much harder. And now we just had a big green screen, and we brought the tractor in 3D, and were able to show all the functionalities in that way. So in my understanding, they were quite willing on thinking on using this method in the future as well, because why take the big machines in a warehouse and invest a lot of time and effort to do that kind of show, if you can do something really interesting like this without bringing the tractor in. We can use fixed cameras and limited features. So we necessarily don't need tracking for every camera. For example, we can use the same engine to get a really tight angle shot from a certain angle that is a problem in most cases, but we can easily swap the keyed cameras between engines on the go. So for example, in these cases, when you have a virtual tractor in the middle of the room or the green screen, even if it's not there, it's covering the view from the camera. So really custom solutions are quite easy to do with zero densities tools. And as mentioned already, the green screen that can be seen on the small image at the moment of the slide is built in 1.5 days. So really quick. And for example, this Valtra case was just before the Connect case, so we did them in a row during 2 weeks. So it saved everyone effort and time on the build. Let's look a quick video about the Kone DX launch event that we realized a month ago, and let's talk a bit more after that. really nice video, not showing too much about the keying or the quality of the zero density, but giving quite a good image on the basic atmosphere it did to all the participants. Kone was one of the biggest customers, but just quickly a list of customers we have had during the last year or 2020. So Bright Finland is our main like technical partner. Streamteam Nordic is providing the studios and the crew there, and then a lot of different companies and instances that we have been happy to work with. And Tapaus is the Finnish event production company that has really stepped up in this game and is the brain behind the Kone event, the Valtra event, and most of these events on the screen at the moment. So huge shout out to them, definitely. And even if it's already November, we have still more than 10 productions, 10 virtual productions to go this year. So really good stuff, and lots to do. Let's look at another video next about the Valtra case. As you can see, we can dim the lights and also the light for the presenters inside zero density really flexibly and really nice looking way. And that's how we launched the new tractor to Valtra. And lights on. As you can see, yes, the guy is extremely happy about the result. And actually the same set, that's also a great multi-purpose value. They are using the same set in an online marketplace where you can actually visit the spots that can be seen around that set. So they found a quite a nice way of bundling everything together, not doing a virtual set only for one purpose. Always when talking about virtual reality, you end up on the question about the virtual set, where to get it, how to make it look good, what are the options, is it expensive, and so on. As I have been talking during this session and the session on the morning session, we can adapt the customer's needs quite easily. So we can use specialized design company with a lot of zero density know-how, like Dreamwall from Belgium, which has done both Kone sets for us. So you can expect only the best from them, and they have already all the interfaces for zero density prepared. So that eases up our job, of course. But then we are also working, for example, the Valtra case you saw on the previous slide. That was done by a 3D design company that is doing the 3D modeling also for the Valtra tractors. So that makes sense because they know the details and everything, because those need to be exactly on point. So we are happy to work with that kind of parties as well. And Unreal is actually quite flexible nowadays with different file types and 3D production tools. So it can be quite easily implemented. And if you work with a company like Dreamwall, it's even easier because they do it for you. Then we are using sets directly from Unreal Marketplace. And the new thing that we have been experimenting with a couple of customers in the past month is HDRI image. and just one platform. So basically a 360 image and one platform where the hosts are standing, a reflective one with nice shadows and everything. And then we can basically feed the dome or the HDRI 360 dome with any shooting image. So the set can be easily modified to whatever use, and again lower costs. And if the customer is not willing to invest a big amount of money to a custom design, they can use something general and just put their logos on the walls, on the floor, or whatever. Then we have also been we have done a lot of hybrid solutions. So we have, for example, we have that kind of dome in one part of the set, and then when there's a transition in the script, the person is transferred, or the camera is transferred to face a wall with a looping video of a waterfall or whatever, and then just having a couple of 3D elements in front of that to make it look like everything is 3D, but then you are saving a lot when using those static images. We did for Sanoma, Finnish newspaper or media company, we did an event where they were at the summer cottage of the host, and we actually just put the wood from his summer cottage on the floor, and then a big wide angle image of from the summer cottage. So many of the big bosses looking at the stream were all really thinking that the guy was there. So we can achieve a lot with only 2D images. It's not a limitation, but something to keep in mind is that you can't turn a 2D image to 3D magically. You need to do something. That's something I'm struggling all the time to make people understand that 2D to 3D requires something. And really, to summarize this slide, only limitation to everything talked here is your own imagination. So you just need to figure out the way how to do what you want to do, and zero density gives the perfect tools to achieve those results. You just need a lot of creativity, and you need to invest some time and thoughts to realize whatever you are doing. But the starting level is extremely low if you start with basic things and pre-made sets. Then once again to talk about the benefits of using virtual reality, because a lot of people are saying that they are getting a bit bored about the technology. Why do you need to go always in a green room? I definitely agree that the green room isn't always the best solution. I would prefer going outside in a nice location. In Finland, we can do that because the weather isn't the best. So we need to stay inside and make a nice looking environment digitally or with zero density reality. But we can go outside and use only the augmented reality pipeline from reality, not the whole virtual reality solution. So it's extremely scalable to different needs, and I think it gives a lot to the production, but it needs to be well thought up to really make it work in a way that it benefits to the customer, to the viewers. And a lot of people have used it only as a decoration. So basically they don't need to put anything up, so they don't need a backdrop or anything. They just come in the studio and they say, hey, we want a picture like this on the wall, and that's it. So that's also possible. But of course, if you are in that room a long time and you have nothing popping up or going, and you don't have anything visually, you don't have anything 3D and showing the real like measurements of the sets and the depth of field and everything like that. Of course, you are not taking everything, all the capabilities, but it can be used as a simple image-based key as well. And as I always mention, any 3D, any Unreal guy, any young Unreal designer can extremely easily just download Reality and start working on it. It's exactly the same tool than Unreal Editor. It's just with some enhancements and some custom materials and nodes from Zero Density to enable the on-air control and on-air work. And just to mention, just to keep a couple of weeks ago, Zero Density actually revealed or gave a free version of Reality available to everyone, to the community. Of course, it has a watermark, so you can't go live with it. So, but that's giving the possibility to young new people, and why not olders also a possibility to look into Reality and really to learn how to use it, and then maybe in the future start using the enterprise licenses and come in such a nice looking studio as in the last slide I have for you guys. I will quickly check if there's any questions on the chat. Doesn't seem to be any. That's good, because I have to run. I was already alerted to go to rehearsals. So you can see my details, contact details on the screen. So please email me if you have any questions, comments, ideas, or maybe request for an offer. I'm here to help you. Have an excellent day, and hope to see you soon.